You know, I did a video not that long ago, several days ago actually, where I tried to answer from my point of view as to why fans were angry about Revelation. And, I tried my best there. And when I tried sharing my opinions with those at the Facebook group pages, like Cartoon Research, Cartoon Fans, 80s Tunes, one of the 80 Tunes pages, which was private, and even to an extent Masters Universe fans, I got criticized. I got criticized, I got my posts taken down, and I'm thinking, what's the point? Of putting these posts up here if they're just going to be taken down. And then I started to understand. I started to understand it was being taken down by those that were like, look, we don't want that here. All we want here is positive or more normalized criticization, on Revelation. No anger, no nothing like that. Just neutral, positive, if not regular negative, criticism. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that, but when I look at what I did with those videos, that's exactly what I was giving. I was giving criticism, negative criticism, true, but I was giving them criticism. So I don't know what the problem was. Anyway, though, I wanted to come back on here because I wanted to kind of more simply explain as to why a lot of fans were upset. Not just for the fact that Kevin Smith tried to debunk all the sources that had, leaked out the information, from those close to the production about what potentially the show was going to be, who it was going to focus on, and thus have that all backed up when the show officially premiered. It's not all that. It's the fact that we were sold a bunch of BS. That's what it was. It's the fact that we were sold a bunch of BS, and all we ever asked, and even those that have worked with Kevin Smith that feel that this is not Kevin, that this is not his doing, this is not who he is. Even they feel a little upset at the fact that he would try to basically divert, all expectations of what the show turned out to be. He tried to lie about it. He tried to say it was this and it wasn't. And if you want to look at it from a more simpler example, if you will, it's like if you go to a restaurant, let's say a pizza parlor restaurant, one that you've gone to for years, and they pretty much know, or at least in your mind, they know what you are going to order, what you want to have, especially if you're going to sit in and dine. So let's say you go to that pizza parlor restaurant and you order your traditional extra large combination Everest. You order 2 pitchers of beer, 1 Bud Light, 1 Coors Light. You order a Bloody Mary on the side for your wife or your girlfriend. You order 2 sets of wings, 10-piece each. 1 barbecue, 1 sweet Thai. And you're thinking everything is cool. You pay for your order, you go to your table, you take your number where they can find you. You put the number on the table, you pour yourself a glass. Well, you don't pour yourself a glass yet because it's not there yet. But you just wait, you chill, kind of talk things out, see how things are going on between you and your girl and your friends. And then finally, when your order arrives, you're thinking, okay, it's time to chow down, time to have a few, drinks here and there and all that. And when your order arrives, it's not what you expected. Instead of a extra large combination Everest, instead you get an extra large combination vegetarian, or you get an extra large Hawaiian, if you will. And then instead of the barbecue and sweet Thai wings 10-piece, you get a 10-piece boneless wings, and you get a 10-piece tapakio wings, hot spicy, if you know what I mean. And you're like, what is this? And then when they put the sets of beer down, the pitchers, and you pour yourself a glass, knowing the taste of that beer, you realize this isn't Bud Light, this is Modelo, or this isn't Coors Light, or anything. This is tea, although it looks like beer. It's like the kind of tea that looks like beer or whatever. It's like you say, this is Mike's Hard Lemon Iced Tea or whatever. And then you look at the Bloody Mary and you see that it's nothing but Kool-Aid. How would you feel? How would you feel that you're thinking everything you usually order at this place, you are confident you're going to get, and it turns out when you finally get your order to your table, that's not the case. How would you feel? You wouldn't be happy, right? Because you basically were paying for something else, paying for something you thought you were going to get, and instead they gave you something else. And when you try to argue that fact that this is not what you ordered, they try to tell you, oh, but it was. How would you feel? Exactly, you wouldn't be happy. And that's why some fans are angry. Because Kevin Smith basically sold them, along with Biaselli, along with Netflix, along with members at Mattel, sold them a bunch of BS. They basically, had us pay for something we thought was going to be a direct sequel or spiritual sequel, continuation of Filmation series, and we ended up being delivered something that was totally different. That's how people feel. And the thing is, look, we have nothing against anybody enjoying the show. In fact, those that have criticized the BS that Kevin Smith and Ted and all of them sold us, they're even enjoying the show. But the way they're enjoying it is they're looking at it as a show that takes place in an alternate universe, an alternate timeline. That's why they're able to enjoy it. They don't look at it as a direct sequel or continuation. But if anybody wants to know, clear as day, why people are angry, again, ask yourself this question. How would you feel? How would you feel you go to your favorite pizza parlor restaurant that you've gone to for years, and you're thinking nothing can go wrong? You get your usual order that you normally get. You take your number, you go to your table, you sit down, you wait. Here they come with, and then, 15 minutes later, 10 minutes later, here they come with your order, and instead of what you order, like, as I said, an extra large combination of Everest, instead, it's an extra large Hawaiian. And instead of the, barbecue and sweet Thai wings, 10-piece each, you get boneless and you get tapakio. And instead of regular beer, the beer that you usually get, the Coors and the Bud, instead you end up getting Modelo, and you end up getting Mike's hard, Mike's lemonade hard tea, or whatever you want to call it. And instead of a Bloody Mary, you get a Kool-Aid. How would you feel? How would you feel that suddenly the one place you thought you could trust that you've gone to for years betrayed you, lied to you, and when you take it, your receipt, and you show them that this is not it. You show the manager, this is not what I usually get. You know me better than that. Or this place knows me better than that. And they say, oh, no, you're wrong. How would you feel? Exactly. And that's how people feel. Yeah, people will go back to those restaurants after a while to see if things have changed and have changed for the better. But for a while, that trust has been broken. That's how some fans feel. Even those that are enjoying the series, but enjoying it as an alternate universe timeline deal, that's how they feel. So I thought I'd just come on here, give you a little bit more of a better explanation as to why fans are angry, and kind of use more of a real world example of why that anger is basically backed up and justified. But let me know what your thoughts are. Comment down below in the live chat, as well as in the premiere. Comment in the comment section, I say, so on the live chat during the premiere. And I will talk to y'all later.